Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the Ligonier City Council meeting for July 28th to order. First order of business is roll call, please.
Chris Fogg.
Here.
Brian Hine.
Here.
Fred Wiggins. Matt Carter.
Here.
Davis.
Here. Next up would be the minutes approval of our July 14th session.
Make a motion to approve minutes.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes of our July 14th session. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any citizen comments this evening? Okay. Unfinished business, we have a little conversation about our compost site and pickup. How we can adjust things to maybe do a little better out there.
Well, I really don't know what the solution is. When we make a trip around town, we pick up the leaves and grass piles and brush all on whack.
Right.
To make another trip around town, you're looking at another day and a half of pickup if you want to keep them separated. Well, I don't know what your answer is.
Yeah, I really don't think there's much we can do about separating all that, without making a third pile somewhere where they can run a combination of stuff through, and they already know there's tree limbs and grass clippings in it, which by the time, they get here, chop up the tree limbs we've been having here lately, we don't have room for a third pile.
Yeah.
Mike, did you say a couple times ago though that you make like 3 passes through town a week?
2 to 3, it all depends how busy it is.
Could you just, instead of picking up both in the one pass that you're going through, could you just?
Your town's gonna look like crap.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like crap.
1 3 times a week?
But if everybody's blowing their grass up and down the street, it's gonna look like crap too.
Yeah.
Right, so,
We got a new part-time guy. And we're gonna try to get the sweeper running more, so that'll help with blowing out of the grass clippings, but it won't help the pile clear.
I just don't see that we can get rid of that service though for our residents.
No. And that was never the idea, getting rid of the
No.
service, it was trying to make the service a little better. And,
We'll have to work for the compost site.
yeah, so, I think, we'll just have to do the best we can, Mike, without any specific rules. We spend way too much time trying to separate it, and, so we'll just deal with it the best we can.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
You bet.
Under new business, we have ordinance number 1023/2025 dealing with the UTV usage here in town. And we have those regulations all set up. Not too much different than our golf cart, actually.
No, I can answer any questions in regards to that. Very similar to our golf court ordinance. License driver, insurance, proper lighting, stuff of that nature.
Do they still come get them?
Yes, they will come and get a permit, just like the golf cart process. We sit in a situation where we have farmers that actually farm in the city limits and they were riding these things and I think it would just be best if we regulate them, allow them, and if there's traffic issues, we'll handle them as they happen. But I don't see a problem allowing them. If there's problems, we'll just have to address them, hold them accountable.
Right, what's the current permit fee for that?
knew someone was gonna ask me that. I think it's $25, don't hold me to that, but I think it's in that ordinance. Or maybe
The golf cart ordinance?
the UTV ordinance.
It's not.
Okay. I think it's $25.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing,
Does it need to be?
no, just a process of coming and getting it, salt needs to be in there. I would prefer that way, so we don't have to change it every time we change the fee.
I think golf cart rate does go down, so.
It might.
Yeah. Just curious why we're separating ATVs from the UTVs.
So it's, when you read that ordinance, that's the only issue I had with that. So the 3 and 4 wheelers and snowmobiles are under another ordinance that allows them to be ridden on the untraveled portion of the roadway within the city. So that's the difference. UTVs are allowed in the traffic lanes, the 4-wheelers, 3-wheelers, and snowmobiles are allowed to go and from country to city and to fuel up, stuff of that nature. But that's how they're separated, Chris. Those are actually required to drive on a portion of driven part of the
My
road.
other question was related to that too.
Yes.
We allow ATVs to and from country.
Correct.
It says not after 11 p.m. or before 6 a.m. So would it be better to make both midnight or both 11 p.m.? Because the side by side says midnight. I just didn't know for clarity.
Yeah, we could make it consistent with the other ordinance, that's fine.
So adjust the side by side to be 11 p.m. instead of midnight.
Not an issue. Any other questions? Thank you.
So if you want to make a motion, just to get that correction, and then we can correct that before we actually.
Same ordinance number. Okay, I'll make a motion to pass ordinance 1023-2025 with the amendment of the time to 11 p.m. instead of. I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded, we accept ordinance number 1023-2025 with the amendment changing the hours from midnight to 11 o'clock. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up,
Are you gonna continue on with it, or are you gonna pass it on all the meetings?
Yeah, we can. Make a motion to suspend the rules. Second.
it's been moved and seconded that we suspend the rules. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Motion to pass ordinance 1023-2025 in the second reading.
It's been moved and seconded that we pass ordinance number 1023-2025 on the second reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Motion to pass ordinance 1023-2025 on the third and final reading.
It's been moved and seconded that we pass ordinance number 1023-2025 on the third and final reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up, we have ordinance number 1025-2025, the street signs in the Park Meadow edition.
That was based on what we discussed last meeting, of the Grand Teton, no parking on the west side from Park Meadow to Bryce, no parking on the south side from Grand Teton to Park Meadow, Zion Hill, no parking on the east side from Bryce to Jennifer Drive, and the stop sign addition to Zion Hill, Bryce.
Your motion to accept that ordinance.
No, that's the questions.
That's what
wondering if that's what we had all talked about last meeting, same.
Feeling about that.
Yeah, I pulled that right from the minutes, so.
Okay, I'll make a motion, pass ordinance 1025/2025.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we pass ordinance number 1025/2025. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Make a motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we suspend the rules. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Motion to suspend the rules and pass it on the first reading. Second reading.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we pass ordinance number 1025/2025 on the second reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Is the motion to suspend the rules? Final.
Just to pass it on.
Just pass it.
The third?
It's been moved and seconded that we
Who seconded it?
I'll second.
pass ordinance number 1025/2025 on the third and final reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay.
Okay.
Motion carried. Next up is our claims register.
Make a motion to approve claim register.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept our claims register. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Down to board member comments. Brian?
Yeah, a couple things. First of all, like the rest of us, we're all planning for the festival, Marshmallow Festival coming up. We put together an incident action plan and actually an after action plan in regards to public safety communication, all those type of things, in regards to the festival. Last year, we met with Margarita afterwards to say, what could we do better? How can we improve this thing? And what we've come up with is, she thought securing the actual grounds to the festival itself would help. We've always had those 5 cement barriers across Main Street, because that would be the longest stretch of somebody having a medical emergency or probably just crazy in this world. But so we've come up with other locations that we're going to do this with. We're going to get an additional 18 cement barriers donated from Ozinga Concrete in Goshen. I called and spoke with them today, and they're not in the rental business. They sell them, but once I told them what it was for, they said, absolutely, we'll do that if you guys can provide transportation. So Mike has graciously agreed to go up with dump trucks. They've done this before for other communities. They claim they can get 6 in each dump truck, which should be one trip for us, correct? We got 3 large dump trucks that they can do that with. So it's a win-win. The last time we had them donated, first time after the festival, they said, we don't want to mess with them, just keep them. So don't know if it'll happen or not at this time, but thanks to Ozinga for doing that. They didn't have to do that, and this will provide a much safer festival grounds that we can secure. The other thing that I have, I think it's important that we met as the BZA before this meeting, just so you folks know what's going on. We met about the property at 901 Lincoln Way West, which is the old Campbell property. What we've come to find out through some research and zoning maps and zoning classifications is that that's been classified as R4 for many, many years. So obviously what we see there today, we're not happy with on what's happened in regards to that business. So we had it set up for tonight's BZA meeting, and the landowner would come in and apply for a special use variance that would allow the BZA then to set restrictions. in regards to number of vehicles, where they can be stored, and hours of operation. And he forgot Gately. But, he's working with Elroy, and Elroy is going to have him present at a next meeting, maybe within 3 to 4 weeks. In the meantime, we told the two that were operating the shop that they have to respect the neighbors and people of that area, and that they need to clean up their act. They need to get some vehicles moved and out of sight, and, it's not gonna allow it to be a junkyard. It's gonna be allowed if the owner files for the variance, to operate as a like business, which was a repair shop. So, that should be getting taken care of. I know you all see it and notice it and say, yuck. Well, we do too. So, we're gonna try to set some restrictions on this, folks. That's all I've got. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Jeremy? Mike? John? Ben? Elroy? Matthew?
Nothing.
Brian? Chris? No. Dave?
No.
Loretta?
Question, what is entailed as far as the bringing ordinance that's postponed, what is the goal?
I think we was updating.
Sure, I think, Laura, you're currently working on that, burn ordinance, and Loretta, basically, it's gonna be that you can't burn anything other than a campfire, within the city limits, must be covered and stuff of that nature, so. No leaves burning, no trash burning, no plastic burning, all natural, wood in a campfire. Does that answer your question? Okay, thanks, Laura.
And Laura has it drafted, just in, we didn't have time to get it. But next week before, so that's the only reason. I don't get it tonight. There were an extra time to get it.
I mean, yes.
Sorry. Laura. This past weekend, or past Saturday, we had another cleanup day, very successful run there, still unsuccessful in one respect, dealing with the building owners. And we're still trying to make that connection and even make it better. Really thank the group that we have, our Main Street group. We had kind of two things going at the same time. One group worked downtown, cleaning windows and the sidewalk and that kind of thing. Daniel Alamue and I were out at the visitor center, power washing the outside of the building, and still got a little more to go on that. And I'll be working on that probably Thursday and Friday, maybe even into Saturday, gonna get that finished off. And the group is coming in to paint the foundation and stuff around the visitor center, so we want to get the old paint much as we could blown off. Some of it's gonna have to be scraped, but kind of clean up that area. Appreciate Casey and Brian going down there with his lawnmower with the vacuum on it and sucking up some leaves and stuff that blew out of the corners, that kind of thing down there around the visitor center. So try to keep it as neat as we can. Really appreciate it. That's about all I have this evening. So entertain a motion for adjournment.
Someone.
Been moved and seconded that we adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.